Deconstruction isn't necessarily about tearing things down. It's about learning what was never stable to begin with. A lot of us use this word deconstruction to talk about our spirituality, and it's become a kind of catch-all for taking faith apart, and that's valid. But for those of us interested in this kind of thing, the word deconstruction actually has a pretty rich philosophical history, and that history can give us a deeper understanding of what's actually happening when we talk about deconstructing our faith. It starts with Jacques Derrida, a foundational philosopher in postmodernism in the 60s. And Derrida points out that a lot of the systems and the language that we're often given as absolute truth aren't as solid as we've been led to believe because they're constructed. So, for example, let's take the word cat. You say it and most of us picture a cat, but we're probably picturing different cats. And each of us probably have different feelings because we have different associations with our experience of cats. And if you change that word to tabby or feline or stray, then that meaning gets even more wonky. And we start to find that there really is no real or stable or solid definition of cat, because the word cat isn't a cat. It's a mouth sound that we make that evokes different ideas and experiences based on what we're bringing into it. And if the word cat is unstable, then what does that mean for a word like God? Derrida's point is that meaning is contextual. It's provisional, constructed. And anything that we've constructed isn't divinely handed down or absolutely authoritatively true. And so he introduces deconstruction, which doesn't mean making everything meaningless. It means engaging in this process of recognizing that meaning is human and that it's always layered with history and perspective and struggles for power. Deconstruction is about learning to engage it with the proper humility and then finding the freedom to reconstruct, playing with meaning until we create something more ethical and equitable. And so the idea moves from philosophy to theology, and suddenly we're applying it to constructs like scripture and tradition and religious systems, things that we once thought were solid and untouchable. They start to open up. Now that can be disorienting for sure, and threatening if your power is based on calling constructed things absolutely true. But for a lot of us, it's liberating because it means that spirituality doesn't have to be about clinging to fixed truths. It can be about letting go and learning to dance with meaning.